Hey, and welcome to another episode of the Art of Meditation, the Art of Living and Lifting podcast. I'm your host, Coach Michael. Imagine that you have all the money in the world, literally, and every day you experience the life to its fullest. You have the most incredible sex with the most incredible people. You eat lunch in Paris, evening in New York, whatever. You have your private jets, planes, boats, yachts. You even travel to space with Richard Branson. Day in and day out. If you're lucky, you'll have it in 3 years, five, if not within a year, you're satiated completely. And then you will face with the eternal glooming boredom of life, looking forward to another, if you're lucky, 5 years, if less lucky, 50. If you're lucky as a bitch, about 70 years of dull existence, where there's absolutely nothing new for you to discover, awaiting death. And this is something that, like my teacher, Alan Watts, that I like to refer to, used as like the reason to commit suicide, because life is not worth a candle. Like everything is experienced, done, completed. Okay, there is nothing else. So you return to the spiritual side and you say, you know what, I'm going to give myself completely to others, and you go to some jungle, forsaken place, or some desert, and you teach children English or whatever, and you invest your money trying to build hospitals and everything. So you're completely like living a monk's life. But then again, how long until this little urge of, damn, I'm missing these laser beams in the nightclub of Manhattan? Like, I miss these pina coladas on this exotic beach. And yes, I miss drinking and waking up with different people. And sometimes on daily basis, which are what vacations are for, especially if you're single or you have an open relationship, but we're not talking about that at this episode at least. So what's next? And then again, okay, it's a dull existence, like, all right, like this jungle is whatever it is, and like, and I'm taking it to extreme obviously, but I do want to bring a point home that if we go all the way on one thing, we are satiated and we are full too quick. And then we're left, basically, we rob ourselves from joy and enjoyment. So, what is an alternative? And here is mine, and I want to suggest you something. And the secret is sexy names. All right? I know it sounds like very deep, very philosophically deep, like sexy names, like, but hear me out. So I have my bucket list of things I want to do, and for that you need to like know thyself, as the oracle of Delphi famously proclaimed, and I know things that brings me joy. And in my notebook I have a bike trip, I have paint date, I have dude, my mug is empty, I have vagabonding, I have live concert, which is the least sexy name. But what those names mean to me? Okay, so a paint date is me taking my notebook, my pastels, and going somewhere irrelevant to draw. Now, here's the thing. If I put in my schedule drawing, it's fucking boring. It's like a goddamn another assignment I need to do. It's like, wash your car, take out the garbage, call this client, seal this deal. Like, fuck that shit. Like, I don't want to turn things that bring joy to me to something, like to another assignment, that assignment I put in my notebook. But pain date is different. It's a date. Now, I'm not a painter. I don't earn my living from painting. For me, it's merely an experience when the pastels and the notebook and like the music that I take with me in a coffee, whatever, it creates an atmosphere where I express myself, like my soul, my inner being, my radiant self can express itself through this tool that is a pastel or a pencil. Same as my radiant self expresses itself via kettlebells when I train. So pen date is something that is exciting. Now, if I put in my schedule, all right, like Monday, I go to a bar, drink beer. Now, it sounds like Homer Simpson. Okay, it's like this, low life, miserable bum, or, like middle-aged man who is absolutely fed up with everything and going to drown his sorrows into the mug of beer. But then again, the name I created to myself, like, dude, my mug is empty. Even the name suggests that I talk to the barman. So again, it's something of meeting new people, of talking. And the bars can be different. So again, it's like everything. If you follow me and you listen to my podcast, you understand where I'm going to with this. Everything is an excuse, okay, let's call it like this, is an invitation to explore. It's not about drinking. Please, I can buy beer and have it in my home, which I do from time to time and enjoy the experience gladly. All right, and I watch some Netflix series and I just drink beer and I relax and I have fun. But dude, my mug is empty is all another trip. Let's take another one, bike trip. Now, I do triathlons. The last thing I want is to get my ass on a bike and pedal. Like, trust me, if there is something I want to do, is not to do it at all. Okay, I'm sick of this. Like, I have enough training in my life. But bike trip is like going abroad. Is something very appealing. Again, it's an exploration on the bicycle. Bicycle serves a tool to drag my sorry self from one point to the next in more like quicker way than walking. By the way, for walking is the vagabonding, and it's not necessarily have to be like in Israel, okay, where I live. I can go abroad, whatever. I can wander my neighborhood. So by using these sexy names that excites me, okay, this really like name that draws me and excites me, I do the following and the crucial step. Now, Greg McKeown, in his great book, The Essentialism, wrote the following sentence. You can do anything, but not everything. Ergo, at once. You cannot do everything at once. So I use the same template as I use for my training and I use with my online students that I coach. I work by 12 weeks block. So each 12 weeks, I open my calendar and I I pre-schedule these experiences. Not all of them, okay, I have many. I have no intention to nail everything each 12 weeks block, okay? No. I choose some that I really like. I miss them. I really I feel like going on a bike trip, okay? But I don't feel like going on a beer, okay? Drink beer or go to listen to live concert. Fine. I pre-schedule them and then the most hard thing is in front of you to honor your pre-scheduled event and go to do what you've planned. Okay? Because life will tempt you to do otherwise. The new clients will call, the new meeting, whatever, and you are tested. If you want to live the life you want, if you want to experience the things you do, you are tested by your ability to say, nope, I'm going on a pain date. Let's reschedule. And I will be available tomorrow. And if, believe me, if this is urgent, people will wait. If not, you just save yourself, okay, and energy, and you experience the life that you want to live. So here you go.